Sporting Properties. It is New Year's Day 2017. Had a fantastic hunt last night on the 171 acre farm. I call it creatively the Farm 2. This here is Triple Brow. We really weren't sure how big he was. We had a lot of trail camera photos of him. I would say probably in the last month we got 30 to 40 different trail camera photos of this buck. You can see he had 3 brow tines on his right side as well as 3 points on the brow on the left, thus his name. Was playing cat and mouse with this deer the entire season. I missed him the day after Christmas at 40 yards, shot him for 45. Arrow went right over top of him. I was on an open field, exposed on a lone tree. Quite frankly, I was surprised I even got back to draw without the 40 deer that were with him in the field. Seeing it, but I missed him, didn't spook him at all. Saw him the very next Thursday, which was just a few days later. He came out just after dark, and it was too dark to shoot. It was past legal light. Went and saw him the next morning. Believe it or not, he was coming right into my set, and I had a bunch of coyotes, 2 coyotes, come right in behind me, running right at him, turned the whole herd around, and they ran down in. Later that afternoon, I saw him stand up out of his bed from my afternoon stand, and he walked dead away from me. Finally, Saturday, I was able to get on what I call the logging road stand. Saturday afternoon, the wind was perfect. It was a very hectic day. Seemed to be a lot of people hollering around, but regardless, he came out about 15 minutes before last light. It was dead silent in the woods. I made a good shot on him. He went collectively probably 80 yards and fell over. At the time, I wasn't positive of the shot. I gave him a couple hours and ended up getting him out late last night. I'm absolutely tickled. I guessed him based on trail camera photos to be in the 180s. Scored him this morning. He gross scored at 203/8 inches, which makes him my biggest whitetail ever. And certainly this one's going to be hard to top.